Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Digimon card game unboxing. This is for a premium deck set, number 1, so PD01. So this is a new thing they're trying out to see how well it does, because I think most people that either play or collect tend to buy the both of the starter decks or structure decks. So they decided to do is combine them together and then add some extras in here. It is not super cheap. I think partly because it's a big giant collector thing and what's in there, as well as I think the prices of card games just recently went up. I think like the old decks used to be about $15 or so, and now they're up to like $17, $18, depending on where you live. I think this is retailed at like $60. I paid more than that because that's what was available. But they didn't have the separate starter decks. If they had the 2 separate starter decks, I probably would have just picked those up myself. Other than that, I don't like this as a collection, but because I don't need all the other stuff in there. So we're gonna get starter deck 12 and 13. We're gonna get 60 sleeves, so 30 for each, so basically 1 for each deck, which are definitely cool to have. I don't need sleeves because I don't play the game. I'm just a collector. But if you play the game, definitely cool to have. I might find them for some other use. 2 memory guide cards. They're kind of neat to have. Just so you get something a little bit different. 3 promotional cards. 2 of each type. So good, 1 for each deck, which is kind of nice. And then the 2 lucky packs. So the bulk of the thing is the 2 decks, which are about, $15 to $20 a piece. So that's covering over half the price there. The card sleeves, I think, are what are also costing a lot, because a set of cards is probably like, or a set of 60 sleeves. Because I'm guessing it might be 60 for each, not 30 total. 60 for each for 2 sleeves. They're probably like about $10 each. So even if you said 15, that's 30, 40, 50. I mean, again, if prices went up, that's what you're paying for. So yeah, you're getting 120 sleeves. So yeah, that's assuming you're buying decent sleeves for $10 a piece, which they're probably not. They're probably more like 12, 15, and if these guys went up. So I mean, I'm not going to argue that the cost is wrong. It's just, just so you know what's in here. So we have 16 cards in total for each deck, or 16 types total. We have 6 commons, 5 uncommons, 3 rares, and 2 super rares. Although I'm sure there's going to be multiples of each. I think there's usually like 4 of each one. So that's what the 2 decks are. This is what the 2 decks actually are. So we have Jesmon and RagnaLoardmon. So these are tying into the set that is currently coming out, which is the Zero Swore or Exoswore. I'm not sure which way it's pronounced. And that's the newest set that will be coming out, so they're going to kind of tie in with that. What is interesting here is these both say bonus includes 6 tamer cards. So I'm wondering if these 2 decks also include them 6 tamer cards, or if that's only if you bought these boxes. Which then again, that might determine whether do you want alert promos and then 2 lucky pack promos, or do you want the 6 tamers. So we'll have to find out. It's alright, we're going to crack this open and see what we got here. Big giant empty box. They probably could have, one of these things really could have shrunk down the size of it. Might save some money as well. So we have our 3 promo cards here, which are all option cards. Alright, so we'll set all those guys off to the side for the moment. Get rid of that. We have our 2 decks. So we have deck number 12 and deck number 13. I don't know why they didn't do it the other direction. We have our sleeves, our promo packs, and our memory gauges. Alright, so let's look at my least favorite things of the set. I mean, they're still definitely cool. Is we have the 2 sleeves with Jesmon and Lord RagnaLoardmon. It's definitely cool. I mean, they're nice high-quality sleeves. I'm not going to argue with that. I've gotten some of these in the Super Dragon Ball Z collector packs too. Or the Super Dragon Ball. Again, like, if you're playing the game, definitely awesome. Now I got an extra set of cool sleeves. I don't have to go out and buy them extra. If you're maybe picking up the game for the first time to play with people, hey, I can grab 2 starter decks. I got two sets of sleeves, so my cards are protected. They're nice quality sleeves. I just, personally, I don't go over the way to buy these types of sleeves. Because they're only good, realistically, for a 60-card game deck. And then we have our 2 memory gauges, which these are kind of like the, like metal-y type things. They're not quite metal, because they're very bendable. But they're a little bit more durable than just a card. And then with our 2 main characters on there, so then they can flip together for player 1, player 2. So definitely what you need to start the game off. Alright. Let's look at our 2 promos here, or our 3 promo cards here. So we have, is this Lady Beelzebub? And Beelzemon. I'm not sure what her name is. It's just Fly Bullet, though. So option cards, a full art option. It's definitely cool. Nice foil on there. Won't argue about that. So this is BT6 109. So this is Booster Pack 6. One's from 7, the other one's from 6. So they're all alt arts of previous sets. So at least I guess it's kind of nice that they're not just alt art ones from the decks you just bought, because that would, you know, I kind of like that. Like, oh, I just bought this deck, and I got alternate art. I'd rather get a brand new card I could add in there. If you have a Digimon with 3 Musketeers and in its type in play, you may use this option card without meeting its color requirement. Delete one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon. So that's cool. I'm going to get 2 of those, and then we're going to get Brave Metal. I don't remember who this is. But he's got delete one of your opponent's Digimon and play with a cost of 6 or less. If you have a Digimon and play with a 5 or more Digivolution cards and X antibody in its traits, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon without X antibody in its traits instead. So this might be like X antibody, like Metal Greymon or a Greymon form, it kind of looks like. And then this, I believe, is, or these are 2 different guys. Nope, and this one looks like Lord RagnaLoardmon, or not, Jesmon, sorry, not RagnaLoardmon, but Jesmon here. So mating if one of your Digimon with Huckman, its names, or Royal Knight, and its types can attack your unsuspended Digimon to the Blade of Judgment. You may play one Digimon with Sistermon's name from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost, then add this card to your hand. Alright, so that's cool. Alright, so there's our promos. We will look at the 2 premium lucky packs, but we'll do that last. Kind of a little bonus at the end. There's only 4 cards in there. So it's like alt art, and a promo alt art. So, again, whether you really care about alt art or not, that is up to you. Alright, we're going to go through deck 12, which again is the Jesmon pack. So I'll be this guy. Let's see if I can get these out of this plastic sleeve. Alright. Okay. So we're going to have 4 copies of each card, unless otherwise noted. So we have 4 Digimon, or Gurimon. So our Digi-Egg. Let's see here. When you have 2 or more Digimon in play, this Digimon gets 1000 DP. Alright. Kind of fun guy. Then we have a Candlemon for our rookie. Nothing extra special about him, but, you know, definitely cool. A Solarmon, which is an alt version of Haragamon. All turns, players can't reduce costs. Oh, that's nice. And then we have a Huckmon. So starting off our Jesmon line. Once per turn, you may play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name. Gain 1 memory. All turns, while this Digimon has Huckmon in its name or Royal Knights in its trait, it gets 1000 DP. Awesome. So you can go ahead and get it. We got a Meramon to go with our Tanglemon. You got the little mini flame guys. Love that. Bayo Huckmon. Well, this Digimon has Huckmon in its name or Royal Knights gets 1000 DP. Makes sense. Skull Meramon. So you kind of get like one side with traits, one without traits. Or special abilities. We have Savior Huckmon. When Digiball, this Digimon may also attack their opponent's unsuspended Digimon for the turn. And then when attacking once per turn, if the Digimon has Royal Knight in its trait, you may play one Digimon with Sistermon in its name from your hand or trash without paying for its cost. It's cool these all reference the Sistermon cards, but we're probably not going to get any. So, or we might not, I'm not sure. Alright, so then we have 2 copies of VolcanoMon. Now we're getting up into our ultimates. There's an Agumon in the background. Blocker and security attack, +1. To get some extra bonuses. It'll be like our Meramon upgrade. And then finally we have 2 copies of the super rare Jesmon, who is a Holy Warrior and a Royal Knight, of course. He's got that full force on him. He's got 2 guys behind him. 3 guys. 3 different knights behind him. I'm not sure off the top of my head who all those guys are. It's like Magna, or a Vmon. U-Force Vmon, probably. On this side way over here. And I'm not quite sure who the other 2 are. Interesting. Okay, so we have 1200 DP. He has Blitz, can attack when your opponent has 1 or more memory. When attacking, you may play 1 Digimon with Sistermon's name from your hand without paying its memory cost, and once per turn. You may play another Digimon. When you play another Digimon by an effect, this Digimon gains 3000 DP and security attack +1. Awesome. Then we have our other Mega, which is Ginkuomon. He's got that full foily on him as well. So he is also a Holy Warrior and Royal Knight. This is like an alt evolution of Huckmon, which is kind of cool. When Digivolving, you play 1 Huckmon or Digimon with Sistermon its name in your trash without paying its memory cost once per turn. When you play another Digimon by an effect, de-Digivolve 1 up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon. Okay, cool. That's our other super rare. Then we are going to get some Sistermon. So we're going to get 4 copies of Sistermon Blanc. She says, on play by trashing 1 card in your hand, draw 2 cards. In all turns, when you have Digimon play with Huckmon in its name or Royal Knight in its traits, this Digimon gains Decoy, red-black. Okay, Decoy is a new word I haven't seen before. When one of the other red or black Digimon would be deleted by an opponent's effect, you may delete this Digimon to prevent that deletion. That is cool. To get to block some red and black characters. And then we're also going to get 4 copies of Sistermon Seal. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Huckmon or Royal Knight, in its traits among them to your hand, trash the rest on your turn. All your Digimon with Huckmon or Royal Knight have Reboot. Unsuspend this Digimon during your opponent's suspend phase. Also treat it as named Sistermon Noir, and traits include Virus. Oh, that's something I haven't seen either. I maybe like once or twice with like a Greymon card. Usually just stuff just references Greymons, but I don't think I've ever seen it wrote on the card where it says also treat these as those cards. Alright, now we're gonna get some option cards. So we're gonna have 4 copies of Os Generics. There's our Jesmon there. One of your opponent's Digimon gains plus 2,000 DP for the turn. And then if you have a Digimon Hookmon, Royal Knight, gain 1 memory. One of your Digimon gains Piercing. And then Security, gain 1 memory, add this card to its owner's hand. And then we're going to get 2 copies of From Master to Disciple. So we got our Jesmon. Is that how it was pronounced? Gankumon. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Hookmon or Sistermon or Royal Knight, each trades to your hand, trash the rest. Place this in your battle arena. Delay. Trash this card to your battle arena to activate the effect below. You can't activate this effect the turn the card enters play. The next time one of your Digimon would Digiball this turn, reduce that Digivolution cost by 1. And then the bottom is reveal the top 3 cards, find one of those, the traits in them, and then discard the rest. Then put it in your battle area, so then you can use your delay effect. That's kind of cool. We're going to get 2 copies of that. And then we have one that's more specific to him. Quake, Blast, Fire, Father. When you have a Digimon with Hookmon, Sistermon, or Royal Knight in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirement. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon in play with 13 cost or less. Activate its main effect. So that's kind of cool. And then, now again, we have our 1 promo card, the Blade of Judgment, which we could easily just slide right in there. Because it's this is a red deck. We could also slide in the black one, because we do have some black cards as well. So that's definitely a fun, the promos kind of work nice with that. Alright, so there's our different cards. Yeah, there's 16 different cards. So that is cool there. We'll look at that one for a moment. We'll be opening up the other packs. This one has RagnaLoardmon. So now, what I don't see are these extra Tamer cards. So I'm kind of going to be mad because I'm going to probably end up rebuying those decks so I can get them Tamer cards. Alright. We have akutomon. Alright, so this is in training. All of these are weapon type. Digigeg. Once per turn, you may play another Digimon with Legend Arms in its traits and gain an effect. Alright, so we're going to focus on this Legend Arms, which is awesome. We haven't really had that. They've been kind of spread throughout the other sets, but nothing focused on them. Alright, so it's akutomon. Then our rookie, and we're doing black and red again, which is what the other deck was, right? Yep. It's kind of interesting. Usually they're different colors, but I think this one might... It's focused about the same, about half and half. Usually they're 2 different colors, like one's one set of colors, one's another set. So this is kind of interesting, make them a little bit more even. So you have Jesmon. By placing a Digimon under one of your other Digimon that's black or has Legend Arms traits in its bottom Digivolution card, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it has Legend Arms in its traits, play it with a cost of 7 or less. You may play it without paying its memory cost. Add the rest to your hand. And then when attacking, if you have a Digimon that is black or has Legend Arms trait in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. Interesting. So then, yeah, in his traits down here, he's going to have weapons, legends, and arms. Or weapons and then legend arms. And we got 4 copies of each of those 2 cards. Then we have Zuba Eggermon. On play, by placing Digimon on the other black or legends, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. And then when attacking, if they have black or legend, delete one of your opponents with 3,000 DP or less. And then he upgrades to Digimon. So I only got 2 copies of this one for the ultimate. Most Digimon would Digivolve into a card in your hand that's black or has legends. Reduce that Digivolution cost by 1. You may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other opponents, or one of your other Digimon in play, into a Digimon for your hand for its DNA Digivolve cost. That is cool. So we're going to get one of those. Then we have 2 copies of RagnaLoardmon. He's a holy sword and then legend arms. So he's one of, that's a cool background there. So he's one of our super rares. Once per turn, when one of the effects places a Digivolution card under this Digimon, gets 3000 DP and security attack 1. When attacking, reveal the top card of your arms. You may play 1 Digimon with legend arms in its trait, 7 less without paying its cost. Place the rest on the bottom of your deck. Your turn. Well, this Digimon is RagnaLoardmon. It doesn't activate security effects on option cards it checks. Ooh, that's cool. So it gives you a reason to specifically upgrade. And then speaking of him, we're going to get 2 copies of him. These are other super rare. Unique legend arms. Mega. He's a black and red. Who has DNA Digiball of 0 from a level 6 black and red. When Digivolving Blitz, attack your opponent with one more memory. When DNA Digivolving, for every 4 cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon play with a cost of 20 or less, then trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. All turns, once per turn. When a Digimon is removed from a player's security stack, unsuspend this Digimon. Oh boy, that guy can wreck some stuff. Alright, then we're going for the black side. We have another rookie. We have akutomon. Doesn't have anything extra special about him. Another rookie is we have Jesmon. All turns, players can't reduce costs, so we saw that in the other deck as well. We got Ludomon, who is another armor legend. So the other one was weapon legends. This is armor legends. So it's armor and then legend arms. By placing this Digimon under one of your Digimon that is red or has legend arms. The other one puts under black or the legends. These guys are going to red, so they work really well together. You may Digiball 1 Digimon with legend arms in its trait, 7 or less, without paying its cost. We have a Digimon as Ragger has legend arms. This Digimon gains blocker. We have 4 copies of that one, 4 copies of this one. We have Glagomon. Little warrior guy. So kind of looks like that'd be Akutomon, Glagomon, up to, I believe that's a Nightmon. I could be wrong. We have Ludomon. By placing this under one of your Digimon's Red or As Legends, it gains Reboot. And then we have a Digimon's Red or As Legends. In this trait, it gains Blocker. So the guy is helping delete stuff. These guys will help prevent damage. Then we have a Black Red with Nightmon. We only got 2 copies of him. We got 4 copies, again, of RagnaLoardmon. On opponent's turn, this Digimon can't be deleted by your opponent's effects. End your turn, you may DNA Digiball this Digimon and one of your other Digimon for Digivolution cost. So it again mirrors that other guy. Then we have 4 copies of the rare, so it's a little foil, RagnaLoardmon. Once per turn, when one of your effects places a Digivolution card under this, your opponent's effects can't delete this Digimon or return it to its owner's hand until the end of the turn. When Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 Digimon with Legend Arms trait, and it costs a 7 for free. On your opponent's turn, while Digimon is RagnaLoardmon, it isn't affected by your opponent's Digimon. So again, you want to upgrade him that way too. Alright, so then we have some option cards. We have 2 copies of RagnaLoardmon's Direct Smasher. Well, you have a Digimon with Legend Arms in its trait. You may use this card without meeting its color requirement. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. And then we have 4 copies of the Legend Arms Alliance. So there we got our 2 different Legend Arms with a bunch of Commandramon behind them. You may play this You may play one Digimon card with leg and arms in its trait, and it costs a 7 or less without paying its memory card. Delay. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Place those cards on the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Security. You may play one Digimon card with a leg and arms for a cost of 7 for free. Cool. So that works really well. And that works really well with both colors. So yeah, we had RagnaLoardmon as one of our megas, and our other one is Digimon. So it's kind of like a fiery, shieldy guy. He's got this armored shield, he's like a fiery phoenix type guy. This guy's a gold guy with swords. And then they DNA Digivolve into our RagnaLoardmon. Or Lordmon. Yeah, so I'm not sure where all the blue comes from, so I wonder if there's actually supposed to be a different guy in there. But you can kind of see from... Where did I just put it? The options cards. Did I just shove them all back down here? Yeah, you can kind of see on here. So it's kind of got like that red shield fire, and you can see some of the gold. Yeah, definitely interesting. Alright, so that is what we have for our 2 starter decks. And then finally, we're going to look at the 2 lucky packs. So again, just to point this out, these are the 2 starter decks separate. Jesmon and RagnaLoardmon. It says bonus includes 6 tamer cards. I don't know which tamer cards they are off the top of my head. I'll check here in a second. Yeah, this is just showing what's in this other pack. And those are the 4 different promo cards we can get from the lucky packs. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to look quick. 1 second. Alright. So, I just looked it up on their nice database search they have for the Digimon card game, which is really fun. So these are the 6 different ones you're going to get. They are just alt art, like, reprints of old ones. It's like Booster 3, we have Davis, 10, from set 4, we have Izzy. From set 1, we have Kai. And then, we go to page 2 here. From set 3 and 6, respectively, we have TK and Matt. So they're just reprints of old ones. It's nothing brand new, which is kind of nice. So there's your difference if you want to pick up those. If you pick up this premium set, you're going to get these 2 lucky packs, which will have 2 extra promo cards. If you pick up the other decks, you're going to get, if you buy both of them, you'll end up getting 12, because you'll get 6 of, 2 copies of each of these different tamers. So if you really need the extra tamer cards, that might be one. You don't care about the sleeves and all that stuff. That might be one thing to decide to pick those up instead. You won't get these out. So basically, you're losing out on these 3 alt art promo cards. So what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 promo cards, alt art promo cards, versus 12 Digi-Destined, or tamers. So I guess that's your decision on which one you want to do. But again, though, it's the cost there too, because retail value of this is, I think, like $50. So it's like, if you don't need the sleeves or don't care about the sleeves, don't care about the alt promo, these alt promo cards, it's probably cheaper to buy the 2 decks. But it's whether you can find them. Store I bought them at did not have the separate decks. They only had the big pack. And knowing the way card games around my town go, and I'm sure it's probably most places, they disappear super fast. So I buy them when I can find them. Alright. So we got Venom Jesmon. I am not going to complain about that. Definitely cool artwork. This is promo number 20 as well. Which I guess if I had to have one of them, I'd rather have... I don't know if this is an alt art promo or if this is the regular promo. But I guess that's what I would rather have as a promo card myself versus alt art or one of the other ones. I'm going to just look this up quick. I might guess it's just an alt art version. Yep. So, there was the original promo number 20, which is really pretty cool. I like this one a little bit better. Myself, and you look like full body, looks a little bit more, see more of what's going on there. Alright, yeah, it's all art promo card. So, on deletion, play a purple Digimon card with a 4 or less from your trash without paying its memory cost. On any play, effects of Digimon plays with effect don't activate. Okay, so it's cool. For the sake of buying this set, though, it's not really that great. Because it's like I said, we have the other 3 promo cards we have. We have 1 black, 1 red, and then we have 1 purple. The 2 decks we have both use black and red cards. Neither of them use purple. So I have now 2 promo cards that if I'm playing, I can't really even add into this. Because I don't have enough purple cards to play it. Alright, then the other one we got is RagnaLoardmon. Who's kind of a rare one. So in between that, I think the other one was a Ultimate, and then there was a rookie, and I guess I'd rather have not gotten the rookie. But we have so EX01. So when attacking this Digimon attacks a player, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. Willis has Machine Dragon King. It gains, in its trait, it gains Piercing. This Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon, survives a battle they normally do. So again, is that really useful in this deck? I think akutomon is a mini dragon. Dinosaur Dragon King. So Savior akutomon is a Dragon King, so it might work with him. Otherwise, I don't think it's... then we have RagnaLoardmon, was a machine. And that might have been all we got. So just the 2 of them for this set. Yeah, so you know, I'm just looking. I know it's not necessarily, these packs aren't necessarily meant to just work right directly together like that, but that's one thing I look at again. So if I'm picking this up as the idea, this entire premium pack set, as I'm picking up, I got 2 starter decks to play as. I got 2 sets of sleeves. I can sleeve my deck of cards. And I got these cool extra promo cards. Except for the fact is, out of the 5 different types, 2 of them I can't even add in because they're purple. They won't work without other purple cards. And then the other 3 are, the one's actually going to work really well. Because it has the main character in there. Uses Sistermon. But then even the other one, the other Brave Metal, I don't have any X-Antibody Digimon. I don't have any really Dragon or Machinimon, so this doesn't work very well. You know, I don't have any 3 Musketeers, so that doesn't work. So that's kind of the downside. I guess, you know, and I did a little survey on this game. If you went to their Digimon website, there's a survey about this, and that's one thing they asked, and there was like, what would you like to see included? This? Personally, I would rather, myself, if they keep making these, or they're going to add the decks together, I'd rather not see sleeves, and I'd rather see more packs. I'd rather have, like, old boosters from, like, old sets, even if it's from, like, set 1, set 2, something like that, or, like, one of the EX sets. Because that way, if, like, hey, I bought a starter deck, now I have these extra cards, I have an extra 10-card pack or whatever, I could maybe add some of them cards in there, swap some out, or I get a better idea of more what's in the game for what I might want to add something into, like, oh, this guy's kind of cool, I'd like to do it. I mean, the promo cards are cool, but they're all alt art, which, you know, are neat. I guess rather have alt art than, you know, I have to buy this set or I'm going to be missing this numbered card in my collection. But I wish it was more stuff that would, if you're going to add stuff to a starter deck to kind of entice people to play the game, or structure deck as they're called, I would rather it be something that's going to boost me that direction, like to want to pick up more stuff. And these extra 5 different cards I have aren't really enough to want me to do that. Like, oh, these X antibodies are kind of cool, or 3 Musketeer, yeah, or Greymon, kind of neat. But it's not enough that I can maybe potentially even add into my deck to make me want to go and pick up. I'd rather have 10 regular cards, have some extra rookies or option cards, tamers maybe I can swap out. So, alright, that's all I got for this. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what was in here. See you when the next Digimon set comes out. Bye!